Originally a Russian Jew, William James Sidis is known as the smartest person to have ever lived. But Sidis' story is different from other highly intelligent individuals. Sidis believed that living in seclusion, away from fame, was preferable to living a perfect life in the public eye, as he detested crowds. Despite his desire to live in seclusion, Sidis should be recognized as even more intelligent than famous scientists like Nikola Tesla, Einstein, and Hawking. Born to a psychiatrist father and a doctor mother, William James Sidis came into the world on April 1, 1898. Sidis's family provided him with numerous books and maps during his childhood to foster his development. As a result, Sidis was able to read the New York Times, the world's most popular magazine, at just 18 months old. Additionally, he completed elementary school in just 9 months. Throughout his life, William James Sidis learned a total of 25 languages. He even invented his own language called Windergood. Furthermore, by the age of 8, Sidis could speak 8 languages, including English, Hebrew, Latin, Greek, French, German, Ottoman Turkish, and Russian, in addition to his native language. After finishing elementary school, Sidis applied to be a student at Harvard University. Although he passed the written exam successfully, he was not emotionally mature enough to be accepted. Nevertheless, Sidis persisted and managed to gain admission to Harvard University at the age of 11. In his first year at Harvard, he taught professors about four-dimensional objects due to his mastery of advanced mathematics. Mid-physics professor Daniel F. Comstock said of Sidis, "Carl Friedrich Gauss is the only example in history among all the geniuses that Sidis resembles. I predict young Sidis will become a great astronomer-mathematician. He will develop new theories and invent new ways to calculate astronomical events. I believe he will become a great mathematician and a leader in this science in the future." Sidis began full-time studies at Harvard in 1910 and graduated as an honor student on June 18, 1914, at the age of just 16. After graduation, he expressed his desire to live a perfect life, stating, "I want to live a perfect life. The only way to live a perfect life is to live it in seclusion. I have always hated crowds." Additionally, Sidis published a book titled Animate and Inanimate, in which he discussed dark matter, entropy, and the origin of life in a thermodynamic context. Thus, despite his reluctance, he gained worldwide attention. In 1919, he was sentenced to 18 months in prison for participating in a socialist march on May Day and assaulting a police officer, although he had not actually done either. During the trial, Sidis declared himself a conscientious objector to World War I, a socialist, and an atheist. All of these events led to public condemnation. In an interview after these events, he complained, "Even the sight of a mathematical formula makes me physically ill." He stated, "All I want to do is build an adding machine, but they won't let me." He took on accounting jobs but resigned immediately whenever he was recognized or his colleagues learned who he was. Sidis wrote an unpublished manuscript titled The Tribes and the States in 1935, which traced the contributions of Native Americans to American democracy. In 1944, at the age of 46, he died of a cerebral hemorrhage in Boston, found dead by his landlord. Sidis, despite being the smartest person in the world, passed away quietly and penniless.